Hey guys, what's going on? Seth here. In this video, I'm going to show you something. It's called DealMachine. It's an app on your phone. Looks kind of like this when you open it up. And I just heard about this app not long ago. The idea behind this app is it makes it really easy to contact owners of specific properties and send them mail or give them a call or send them an email. Essentially how it works is, let's say you're driving by a property one day and you see a house or a building or whatever, and you say, I want that property. Like, that is the property that I want to reach out to that owner and contact them and see if they want to sell it. My business doesn't necessarily work this way. I don't do this a lot, but I know there's a lot of real estate investors out there who do this kind of thing like every single day. It's like a very common thing. Sometimes they call it like driving for dollars. And basically the way this app works is you're supposed to like drive up to the property and ideally take a picture of the property with your phone. In like a matter of seconds, you can generate a postcard campaign to be sent to the owner of this property. You can either send them one, or you can send them like ongoing postcards asking them if they want to sell their property and to contact you. I think the success on this kind of app is sort of dependent on your ability to get in front of the property and take a picture of it, or at least find a good picture somewhere that can be included on that mail piece, because that's really what makes it compelling and kind of what would make a lot of people respond to this kind of mail piece, seeing a picture of their property on the postcard. So another thing that I think this app can be really useful for is simply if you want to like get a hold of a property owner. There's something called skip tracing where you can basically use certain services out there to track down and contact owners of certain properties. Say if you sent them a mail piece and it got sent back to you because the person doesn't live there anymore, there are different services you can use to try to track that person down. What this app does is it pulls in a lot of that information and makes it like super user friendly, where it'll give you a bunch of different data, different mailing addresses, different email addresses, different phone numbers. Like, I actually did this on my own house and found that, you know, a couple of the phone numbers and email addresses were not correct, but some of them were. So it's one of those things where if you use this and if you actually follow up with all of the different information it gives you, there's a pretty good chance you can get a hold of the property owner. So anyway, I'm going to quick drive by a property that I own, and I'm just going to show you how this works, show you how easy it is to generate this mail campaign, to find the contact information. And I think you'll kind of agree it's pretty cool. And it doesn't necessarily apply to everybody. Again, like, I don't think I would use this every day in my business because that's not how my business works. But if you are somebody who regularly, drives by properties and says, I want to find that person and make an offer to them on that property. If that's you, you know who you are, then this could be something that's worth checking out. So come along with me, I'll show you how it works. So we're getting close to it here, and this is it right there, you can see. Okay, so I'm going to quick show you how this works when we use the app. So we open up the app, looks like this. All we got to do is click this plus button, and we're going to take a picture here. Going to give it permission. Alright, so now we're going to get a picture of the property like this. It's kind of hard to see with this bad exposure. Sorry about that. Now it's telling us we've got an invalid address, so we have to sort of adjust things a little bit. Let's see if we can get it on the right one. And there we go. So that's the address. We'll go ahead and click that. And that's correct. And that is the correct owner information. That's the name of my company there. That's my correct address. And if we want to start the mailers, we just got to click Start Mailers. So let's do that. And it's already got like a pre-populated message in there, which kind of came by default, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. If you decide to use this, I'd suggest getting in there before you start sending mail, just to make sure the message actually says what you wanted to say. Make sure all the address information is correct, which I've already done all that, so it's good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Start Mailing. And that is literally all you have to do, folks. It is extremely easy. We're talking like pushing a couple buttons and the mail is done. takes about 3 business days, I believe. That's how long it took when I did this before. And it's really not hard to do this at all. Another thing you can do here, say if you're trying to do some skip tracing information and find out other information about the owner, you can do that stuff down here. Now, this particular property is actually not a great example because normally what you would see here is a phone number or 2 right there, email address or 2 right there. And I think the reason that we're not seeing this here is because I do a pretty good job of flying under the radar with my properties. Like, I don't put a lot of my information out there, and it's associated only with my business name and address. So that's really the only information we had. However, I'll say if this property was owned like by somebody's personal name, we'd probably see a lot more information, just in terms of like contact info and how we can get a hold of whoever owns it. But that just kind of goes to show, like, this app is not like a fail-proof system. There are definitely going to be times when it either doesn't give you the information, or the information that it provides is like not entirely accurate. So anyway, I just thought for what the app does, it does a really good job of making it like super easy to send out mail to people and to find that contact information to do that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it doesn't do a lot else beyond that from what I could see. But if that's something that you need to do a lot in your business, then by all means use this thing, because it makes it like super easy to connect those dots and make it all happen. But I do know of a lot of people who do this stuff on a regular basis, and it's kind of a pain to look up people's contact information if they can find it at all, and then put the mail together and get that stuff going. So if that's something that you do regularly, then definitely use this, because it'll make it a lot easier for you to put all that stuff together. And ultimately, like with direct mail and this kind of thing, you're going to hear a lot of people saying no to you when you make low offers to them. So you have to be ready for that. This isn't the kind of thing where you're going to get yes responses on every offer you send out there. But at the same time, because you hear no so much, it's important to be able to do volume and send these things out like with ease. Because if it's not easy, you're going to get burned out really quick doing this kind of thing. And the DealMachine app is one of those things that I think can really make it a lot easier for you. So if that's something you want to check out, by all means, give it a shot. I believe they have like some kind of a free trial with some free credits if you want to just give it a try. You definitely don't have to commit to anything long term without, you know, understanding how the system works. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully that's helpful to a few of you out there if you do this kind of thing in your business. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.